The soft glow of sunrise painted the sky with hues of orange and pink as my plane descended into the unknown country. My heart raced, not from fear, but from the thrill of embarking on a new adventure. This wasn't just another trip, it was a chance to immerse myself in a culture unknown to me. I arrived in a bustling town square. Ancient cobblestones felt uneven underfoot, evidence of the many feet that had trod here over centuries. A distant melody of a traditional song wafted through the air, drawing me to a group of locals, their bodies moving rhythmically to the music. A woman, with lines of age and wisdom etched on her face, reached out her hand, pulling me into the dance. Laughing, I stumbled and tripped over my feet, but she held me steady, guiding me through the steps. Post-dance, over a cup of local brew, she introduced herself as Anya. With her warm smile and kind eyes, she felt like a friend I'd known forever. Through broken English, mixed with my clumsy attempts at her language, she invited me to her home for dinner. It was an offer too enticing to refuse. Her home was a simple cottage, its walls adorned with photos of her ancestors and colorful hand-woven tapestries. Over a meal of homemade bread, stew, and fresh vegetables, Anya shared stories of her ancestors, of wars and love stories, of hardships and celebrations. The next day, she took me to the town market. The air was fragrant with spices, fresh produce, and the underlying scent of earth. Local merchants shouted out their wares, their voices adding to the cacophony of sounds. Anya introduced me to many of them. There was Mikhail, who boasted the freshest fish, Lena, with her rainbow of spices, and old Boris, whose laughter was as ripe as the apples he sold. Each person had a story, and each story painted a vibrant picture of the community. Through them, I learned of the country's rich history, its struggles, and more importantly, its resilience. I was no longer just a tourist, I felt a deep connection to this place and its people. The days flew by. I helped Tanya with chores, learned local recipes, visited neighboring towns, and even picked up a few phrases. The townsfolk, once strangers, now greeted me with familiar nods and smiles. On my last evening, the community organized a farewell party in my honor. As we danced under the starlit sky, the boundaries between tourist and local blurred. I realized travel wasn't just about visiting new places, but about the bonds formed and the memories etched into one's soul. As my plane ascended, leaving behind the country that had embraced me, I looked out of the window. The landscape below, once foreign, now felt like a second home. I had come seeking an adventure, but I left with stories, friendships, and a piece of the country forever etched in my heart.